virus is a submicroscopic entity consisting of a single nucleic acid surrounded by a protein coat and capable of replication only within the living cells of bacteria, animals, or plants. Now, let's take a peek at the history of 1918 flu, or also known as Spanish flu. It is most severe pandemic of 20th century, and the total number of deaths is most devastating in human century. Outbreak occurred in every inhabited part of the world, including islands in the South Pacific. Then, the second and third waves claimed the most life of human population. This case was spread quickly because of World War I that placed large numbers of people close to one another. Then, let's move to COVID-19, or also known as coronavirus. The first case was discovered in Wuhan at the end of 2019. This virus started at the Wuhan market that saw exotic animals and was believed that the virus is from those animals. Each day, the total of deaths is growing because some humans didn't follow the rule that was told by the government. The virus has been designated severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. The disease caused by that virus is now officially called COVID-19. These are the structure of the COVID-19 virus. There are some similarities between Spanish flu and COVID-19. Both of them is respiratory virus, highly contagious via respiratory droplets or by touching infected surfaces. They have same symptoms, which is fever, chills, fatigue, coughing, shortness of breath, sore throat, and vomiting. The age of victim can be infected by all stages. Both of them have RNA genome. Now, let's see the differences between COVID-19 and Spanish flu. The virus of Spanish flu is H1N1, while the virus for COVID-19 known as SARS-CoV-2. Source of the virus of Spanish flu is avian, while the COVID-19, the source is from bat. The first case identified for Spanish flu is among military personnel in Fort Riley, Kansas, US, while the first case for COVID-19 is discovered in Wuhan, China. For Spanish flu, the government take control effort by isolation, quarantine, good personal hygiene, use of disinfectants, closing schools, suspending public gatherings. For COVID-19, there's a lot of control efforts that was made by the government, including isolation, quarantine, good personal hygiene, use of sanitizers and disinfectants, closing schools, public places, companies, instituting work from home, suspending public gatherings, social events, and travel restrictions. There is no vaccine for Spanish flu, but there are several vaccines for COVID-19. Vaccine is a product that stimulates a person's immune system to produce immunity to a specific disease. It will protecting the person from that disease. For Spanish flu, there are no vaccines, but for COVID-19, we have a lot of vaccines that can be taken of every human.